The starting unit tonight got off to a really good start, maybe the best you guys have looked playing together tonight. What enabled that start, and maybe what are you guys working through as a five-man unit, that unit in particular?
Yeah, just getting our rhythm together, just learning each other's spots, where people like the ball, actions to run, how to space for others, and move and cut for others. So we're still learning, but we're getting better each game, so that's important.
How much can your cutting add to that unit, or is that something that you are maybe trying to prioritize a little more after the opening game?
Definitely. That's something that I felt coming in that I could really add. I mean, when I played for Finchy in New Orleans, I feel like that year I was a great cutter. And I feel like it's just selfless, even if I score or not. Just creating lanes for Ant to get downhill and Rudy to roll and, Jaden and stuff. So, I feel like that can be a big part of my game for sure.
Julius, what are you kind of just learning about playing with Rudy on both ends? What it's like to have
Rudy was amazing tonight. He's a beast, protecting the rim, rebounding the ball, all that stuff. So he was great. And, like when he's in the pick and roll too, like we were just talking about the cutting, he's a great passer. When he catches it on the roll, he's looking, he has great vision and feel for where guys are, whether I cut or I'm spacing. So just learning how to cut and move around him as well on the offensive end is starting to click a little bit.
Right before the game, you're welcoming the crowd with the mic in your hand, and they gave you a standing ovation and kind of drowned you out for a second. Just what did it feel like just to get that reception and hear that response?
Yeah, it was amazing. I wasn't expecting that at all. But I don't know what it is, but since the moment I got traded here, from organizations to players to coaches to people I go and meet at restaurants, everybody here is just so nice. So, I'm definitely loving it. I'm enjoying it and taking in the moment for sure. I'm happy here for sure.
How important was it for you to play well in your first game here? First real game.
I just wanted to win, to be honest. All the individual stuff kind of takes care of itself when you're winning, as you see tonight. So for me, it was just good for us to take care of business and get a win. So.
With the bench group, you have a very talented bench group on this team, probably one of the most talented bench groups you've had. What is that kind of like with the starting group and integrating that bench talent into with you?
We have starters on the bench, which is great for us. Everybody's buying in. It just shows you our group, how deep we are, but everybody's still selfless and bought into the team. So, it's great. And to have that many weapons on the floor, two-way players, versatile players, it's great for our team. It gives us a deep team and very dynamic team.
Jaden didn't have any shots in the first half, and he came out and kind of maybe it sparked you guys. Was it a conscious effort on your guys' part to get him more involved in coming out of halftime?
Yeah, man. Jay is, obviously, we know how he is on the defensive end, but he's extremely talented offensively too. So we got to make sure, my job, as a guy that gets a lot of shots and has the ball in his hand, Ant, Mike, whoever it is, we got to make sure that we getting Jay involved too, because he's a threat out there. He can shoot the ball, he can get in the paint, make plays at the rim or for others. So he's another weapon on our team that we got to make sure we're maximizing. But I think he's doing a great job of taking what's given to him and just being efficient with his touches. And we'll keep building out me personally and figuring out ways to continue to keep getting him more involved.
Among the 8 guys that are in the regular rotation now, Rudy's the only really true big center. When he's off the floor, how is that rim protection and being able to handle the paint area? Is that a challenge? Or how's that progressing, do you think?
I think it's been great. Nas does a great job protecting the rim when we need him to, but I think really when you have that kind of group, it's on all 5 of us to have each other's back, protect the paint, to cover for each other. That's a group that can really fly around defensively. So we got to make sure that we're doing that, and make sure we're rotating, switching up, doing all those different type of things, and just kind of creating havoc out there, because that's a versatile group defensively.